you shall give the court on the issue pending shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
So help me God.
Have a seat, please.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Simon.
Mr. Simon, you understand why we're here, correct? Yeah. And I've asked you to come forward and speak in mitigation about your sister Leilani. Okay. We're not here to argue with the verdict. The verdict's been rendered, but we are here to try and basically tell the court about Leilani. And so you've asked to speak. And is there anything you'd like to tell the court before the court imposes a sentence, Paul?
So growing up, Leilani was what is my closest sibling. Growing up, she was always there for me whenever I needed her. Whenever I needed advice about anything, it didn't matter what it was, she would always give it to me to the best of her ability. So, I mean, I love her. She's my sister. You know, I love Quentin. That's my nephew. You know, I love him just like he was my own blood. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and live in that past when all I have is days ahead of me. And I'm going to keep moving forward.
Okay. And with Leilani, whenever you lived in the house when this was going on, correct? How was she with your children at that point in time?
She was always pretty fair to them. I never saw her hit them, yell at them. But I mean, everybody gets frustrated, so.
Right.
I mean, but I mean, I never really saw her hit them. You know, when Quentin and Jane and Sky, when they were all outside, she was out there watching them, making sure that none of them got too close to the pool. At a certain point, Zane would finally put his feet into the pool without throwing a tantrum, you know. So I never saw no abuse, never saw no bruises, besides from like, you know, maybe Quentin running through the house and falling. I mean, can't help that. He was low later. I mean, he could barely walk as he was.
You were close to Quentin, right?
I was. He would come up to me and put his arms over my legs, and I just sit there and bounce him. 20, 30 minutes later, it's still going. You know, he'd wear me out. He'd beat me up.
That being said, do you have an eye towards what you think the court should do with Leilani? I mean, the court's limited to either life with or without parole. What are you you're asking the court to do with Leilani's sentence?
In my opinion, she needs to spend time in prison, but at the same time, she's still extremely young. And regardless of how it looks, at the end of the day, she's still my sister. And I feel like even though she was convicted of what she was convicted of, she still deserves a chance, even if it's later in her life, to have an opportunity to live her life still.
And that's what you're asking for, correct? That's life with parole, correct?
Yes, sir.
And I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I just want to be clear, okay?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you wanted to tell the court about their sister?
I love you, sis. I hope you make it through it.
And Mr. Dean might have some questions for you, Paul, okay?
No questions, right?
All right, thank you. Mr. Simon, you may step down.